Have you ever traveled so far? Not because you were tired of where you lived, but because your heart missed people it couldn't stop thinking about. I traveled across borders, just to welcome the new year with my grandchildren. I am not young anymore, so traveling is not something I do carelessly. Every trip now has to mean something, and this one meant everything to me. When I booked my ticket from Canada to the United States, people asked me why. Some laughed gently and said, "It's just New Year." Others warned me about the stress of travel at my age, but they didn't understand. They didn't hear the quiet ache in my chest every time I thought of my grandchildren counting down into a new year without me. I packed slowly, carefully, not just clothes, memories, small gifts wrapped with love, warm sweaters I imagined them wearing, snacks they used to beg me for when they were younger. Every item in my suitcase carried a reason. The flight was long, and my body felt it. My back ached, my legs grew stiff, and sleep came in short pieces. But every time discomfort tried to discourage me, I smiled quietly and whispered to myself, "It will be worth it." When I finally arrived, the moment I saw their faces, I forgot how tired I was. They ran toward me like no time had passed. Their arms wrapped around me, warm and tight, and suddenly the airport noise disappeared. All I could hear was laughter and the sound of my own heart beating with joy. That night, the house felt alive in a way it hadn't in a long time. I watched them move around, taller, louder, older, and yet still the same children who once climbed onto my lap and fell asleep there. As New Year's Eve approached, I realized something important. I hadn't come just to celebrate the new year. I came to feel connected again, to remind myself that even though distance had grown between us, love had not weakened. We cooked together. I sat at the kitchen table, guiding them with words while they moved quickly, confidently. I smiled, realizing how time changes roles. They were no longer the little ones watching me. Now they were the ones leading, and I was learning. As the countdown drew closer, we gathered in the living room. The lights were dim, the television glowing softly, and the room was filled with warmth. Someone handed me a drink, and I laughed, thinking how life surprises you